let me help myself. Michael Phelps, swimming in the deep end. This song makes sense, started singing like the weekend. 600.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy TJ with Street Therapy 215, man. And y'all see what's going on, man. And y'all see the drip that I got on today. Once again, I got this stocked up on again, man. Make sure y'all get into the details. I had the black one on last episode. This one is the white version. So make sure y'all tap in. Stocked Up 15 on Instagram. Go tap in and run my guy up. And talking about Stocked Up, for those who don't know, for those who've been asking, trying to figure out what's those rocket ships I've been wearing, this is the guy right here. Nah, give us an introduction, man.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nah from Stocked Up. Just checking in.
Yes, sir.
Just checking in, man. Had to come pull up on my boy TJ.
I appreciate you, my guy. Listen, man, this is gonna be a good episode, so y'all know what to do. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do it all. Run this up, run it all up. Nah, thank you for coming out, brother.
No problem, anytime.
This is definitely long overdue, man. I definitely want to shout you out. Nah was the reason that I started getting onto the street, doing the street interviews, you know, being consistent on it. Like, yo, this is what I'm gonna do. We was like playing with it at first.
But why you say that though?
Because you was like
from that first time I seen you?
The first time you had met Sign. So Sign is my partner, and you invited us to another event. And that event we was just playing around. Like, all right, we here. Let's just do a little something. Like, let's just get some content, make it happen. He like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. So he wound up doing that. Then you invited us to the next joint. So we went there. I'm like, all right, bet. This is what we're going to do. We wound up doing it. And then the way I released my footage, you was like, wait, bro, you shouldn't do it like that.
You right.
So I'm like, oh, no, this nigga right here is serious. I'm like, you know what? Now you're giving me no choice but to take this serious. And so from right then and there, I was at different events. I popped out. I figured out how to spin content off of it. I even start, releasing it different, having people, like how you said, like, yo, let that joint sit on the algorithm. And have people like feel like, all right, this my joint. So I'm like, all right, and I'm a person that listen. You get what I'm saying? So I listen. I'm like, all right, that's how I'm gonna do it. So I definitely wanted to shout you out to that, because you put that fuel to the rocket. Like, listen, this is how you should do it. And then you didn't even say like, you should do it. It was just you being you. Like, hey, this is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so me being the person I am, I took that and I ran with it.
You've been on dog shit ever since.
You get what I'm saying? So like,
that's the reason why I said that though, because I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I seen a lot before you actually got started. And I feel like with how hard you was going, I feel like a lot of people don't know, but you could get inspired from anything, anybody, anywhere. And I feel like it's one of them things, like, you just kind of like put a little battery in my back to just keep going. Like,
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So we inspired each other, just being, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's up.
And I ain't gonna lie, I feel like a lot of people that's like trying to do what they do and taking it to the next level, that's inspiration for me personally.
Yeah, definitely. And I got that off of you, even by the events that you do and the people that you pull together. It's like you backing anybody that you see that's grinding. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna pull them out. You're gonna, even give them some game, give them some gems. Like, you're not even gonna hold nothing back. And I even said, and it's funny with you, because you're not a person that's like direct. You just talk. You just say, hey, you suggest, and you get what I'm saying, in certain situations where people might really take heed. You know what I'm saying? You even gave one of my friends a good opportunity. He had just came home or whatever. He was trying to get his clothing line right. The Erratic Stitch. We just had Erratic Stitch on the previous episode. But, he had just came home. He was trying to get it right. He was like, bro, I be seeing you at the joints. How do I do it? I said, bro, reach out to Nas. That's how you do it. He reached out to him. He was so excited. He was like, it's only $200 for that. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And then he wound up going to the joint. He was like, bro, like, I made all my money back. He was like, I made connects. He was like, bro, this was like the best thing that ever happened to me since I've been home. So it was like that's why every time you posted something, I put icon on there, iconic, because the things you're doing are like, you affecting people, like, but you probably don't even know it though.
Cause I feel like my whole come up for real was based on that, bro. It's hard. It's funny to say, but the story of like me even coming up with Stocked Up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a gangster, bro. I'm not like a nigga that be on that type of time. Yeah. But the whole Stocked Up shit got inspired from gangsters, bro. Yeah. Just how they move on militant timing and like, yeah, it might sound bad what they on, but they dead ass serious about what they on, bro. They ain't fucking around. And I feel like to see that for some hood ass niggas, I don't give a fuck what it is, but for them to take something so serious, it made me tap into what I need to do. Like, nah, what you doing? Like, what you doing out this joint? Like,
get on your shit.
Yeah, get more on my shit. And I feel like that shit made me just tap all the way into the inner of me, like, and figure out like what I'm doing and what I do the best and that such. And that's how I came up with Stocked Up. No BS.
Facts. Now let's get into it, man. So was it 2015? Because I always see you do the 15.
2015 it started. Yeah.
So that's when it started. 2015. So that's where the 15 come from. So 2015, man. Take us back, man.
2015.
It was inspired by the gangsters, but what was the first like? This is what it is.
It always been what it was. So it never like.
How did you come up with the name?
So the name is funny because I'm from uptown Philly, and being as though like my parents, my family, all from down North Philly, I feel like we all been there where you want to be where your parents and them from. Like it seemed cool to be from down North. Yeah. So I wanted to be from down North, and I ended up having a god brother that I'm still like, this still my best friend to this day. I ended up hanging around him, and I just became a family in North Philly, on my own.
Yeah. But that's how North is, though, man. They bring you in down there.
Yeah. So it's like once I came up with it, it always been like a lifestyle type of thing. So like even when we first started promoting it, I used to always tell my friends, bro, we gotta have a meaning to it, and like we not gonna be forcefully trying to like, yo, bro, buy this. Yo, bro, buy this. This is a lifestyle. This is like how we gonna move throughout our life, how we want to sell it. We not telling people is a price on it. We telling them through how we moving around. So like even down to like the girls we used to hang around, we used to put them in Stocked Up, make them pose for us. Like we was making this like a lifestyle, bro. So once we figure out like we could sell product, I was working at the casino. I had one of my friends running around with me. And that joint was booming from the rip because
I know
it was just like one of them things that people seen. They didn't know what it was, but they seen us like just pushing something like, and people just wanted to be a part of it for real. Yeah. And I always been like the boy that was into fashion. I just never knew how to turn it into like something I could actually like make lucrative for myself.
Right.
Like being around homies who could sell weed and stuff like that. I ain't gonna say I was jealous, but I'm just used to be sitting there like, yo, bro, why I can't make no money? And I ain't really started making no real money until I started working for somebody and then when I came up with my own idea, Stocked Up. Only own bread I had of my own, bro.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That shows that dedication.
So I got inspired by the hustlers and the gangsters. Yeah. It's crazy because I'm not on that type of time, but
that shit inspiration.
That shit just hit me a certain way. And another thing was, I don't know if y'all know about around the time, right? I got a homie named Bang Bang from Uptown, Germantown. He from Haines Street. Okay. And he had something going on called Snatch Life, right? Okay. And if you really think about Snatch Life,
anybody around
Stocked Up, Snatch Life, Stocked Up. That's really like I started putting acronyms together. Yeah. And that's what I came up with. Stocked Up. Stocked Up is Uptown in North Philly. So I'm from Uptown. But I came up down north, everything just like a puzzle piece, bro.
Yo, that's what's up because I always thought that it started from down north because that's where I first seen Stocked Up at
where at?
Down north. Like the
and coming up, me and my friends we always told each other like we don't want people to think this like some block stuff. It was an old English font.
Yeah, it was the old English font was like
it was a big thing around that time. Yeah.
So that was like the first piece of Stocked Up gear I seen.
The Compton movie came out.
Yeah,
that's where I got that logo from. Yeah, straight out of Compton. That's where I got the logo from.
Damn, that's 2015, 2016.
Yep.
Whoa, hold up. We gotta slow down. We gotta slow down. Damn.
And it's like when we first started, bro, we was selling that shit straight out the van, but we was doing numbers out the van, we was doing numbers. And it wasn't a structured business when we first started. We kind of was just treating that shit like super like the track, bro.
Yeah, that's
super
how it is.
Track.
And, I was just saying that to one of the groups we hosted, where I was saying that if you're in the business where you have a product, it's like there's no reason where you should be like. Now, some people do be stagnant, but a product on demand is like the best thing you can always push. Yeah, clothes, hoodies. Like somebody's always gonna need it. Food, you know what I'm saying? Juice, like whatever it is. I feel like product is the best business because, especially coming from the streets or if you're a hustler or whatever, it's like it's the next best thing if you're not gonna be pushing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Get you some clothes or something because it's like that hustle can be there.
And the whole let me touch on one more other thing. another thing was like stocked up means elevating within yourself. Yeah, my homies in them was on some gangster stuff back in the day then.
Yeah.
But we all stocked up now, bro. Like we all on different type timing.
Literally though.
We really started from the mud, bro, and we really just been elevating ever since. And that been the motivation, just not being where we came from, bro. Cause if niggas that I came up with still was on that type time, bro, niggas would be dying left and right, bro. Yeah.
Definitely.
So it's like a super blessing. Big shout out to Woodstock and came here. Big shout out to Woodstock and Shelton, bro. Yeah. Without North Philly and Uptown, I wouldn't be me, bro.
Yeah. So speaking of that, man, growing up, how was that growing up for you? And you speaking on it, how you was down North, you was in Uptown. How was that transitioning from traveling, getting friends?
So, I had a fire upbringing where my dad was like a hood person who only was able to put me in certain environments. I feel like my dad physically couldn't like teach me too many things that cause my dad ain't really know too much. But one thing my dad did for me and my brothers, bro, he put us in the right environments growing up. So like I went to elementary school. I went to public elementary school in Philly, Uptown. I went to Kinsey.
Yeah.
I got kicked out of Kinsey, went to school over Jersey. I went to school over Jersey to like middle school. Came back over Philly, went to school in middle school in Philly. I went to middle school over Jersey. Then I came back to Philly. I went to public school and middle school, and then I wound up going to Catholic school like my 8th grade year or something like that. And then I went to Catholic school my high school year. I got kicked out of high school and Catholic school and went to school. I went to public school King, went to King for a couple months, and then went to school over Jersey. So like all the traveling stuff is like go hand in hand with like how my upbringing was. I used to go. We used to go to different countries every year with my parents, and they used to take us out the city, travel, and just from me commuting from Jersey to Philly, that's kind of like traveling already. And I know all these people. Like I'm cool with everybody I met in my life, bro. I never really been I never in my life been a nut ass nigga. So like everybody I met, I'm still cool with.
People gravitate.
Yeah. So once I got out of school from traveling that way, in a sense, I started hanging in different hoods of Philly from my cousins. I got a big family, and I'm going to see all my cousins. I'm mobbing with them. Even back in the day, I'm fake going to all these hoods, and I'm rapping that shit. I'm throwing up the gang signs, all that.
In the pics.
Yeah, it's funny though. But I feel like that's where I got all that moving around from, and like going to different places and actually trying to build there versus trying to go there and just be cool with what they offering me. No, like I'm going to Cali, this mine now. Going to Miami, this mine now. Going to New York, that's where I got all that from. Just trying to like run movies and actually build something up that's lucrative versus just trying to build it and be happy to be there. I'm not happy to be here. I really want to like live a lifestyle of my own anywhere I go in the world.
Facts. So how was you able to be around the gangsters and the people that was probably into it and know that like I'm cool, like I'm into what I want?
I feel like I always had like I feel like I always been right next to all of them type of people, whereas though I never really had to act like somebody else. I wasn't, because I never been a bitch, bro. If you ask any of my homies that was on some gangster stuff, they'd tell you straight up. A nigga ain't gonna go up and play with him, like straight up. I used to end like being so cool with them type of friends. I still never was like the type of person to hold back on what I feel or telling them like straight up like, bro, you on some nut shit. I never really I always spoke up to them. So I never really been scared to talk. I never been in them predicaments where as though I'm scared of a gangster nigga. Like if it come down to I can shoot a gun just like you, bro. But I don't mean I'm a gangster, you feel me? So I just always been myself, and I feel like that made me basically like pour more into myself and feel more confident, because they embraced me just like no matter what type time I was on. Just as long as I wasn't a bitch ass nigga and getting over on, they was cool with it, bro. Like one of my homies who died a year or two ago, he used to be on my ass for smoking weed, like shit like that. My friends used to really be on my ass, bro. Even down to my big brothers. My big brothers, like I'm telling you, I used to be next to all the gangsters. My big brothers never let me sit on the block with them, bro. So that's how I even had to start going to different hoods and trying to be around certain stuff, because my brothers just wouldn't let me be around that stuff. They wouldn't let me sit on the block. I was like the young boy that used to play football. I was like the favorite young boy in my hood. So it's like everybody just always made sure I was cool. That's
Did it
all.
ever frustrate you though? Like if you wanted to be out doing like, you know what I'm saying, and niggas like, nah, man, go ahead out it. Like, did it ever frustrate?
So I've been playing football since I was 6, so I always had that one outlet to hang with people like myself, for real, for real. So it's like, nigga, fuck out of here. Go hang with Brandon and them back uptown. Like, niggas that's actually on your type time. They just made sure I just wasn't on the type timing I wanted to be on. And then it's crazy because I was around the type timing that I was trying to be around, but me being me, I just was always myself, bro. Like, the one time I definitely did try to do some shit, bro. When I tried to follow, the one time I tried to follow on that type time, bro, I got locked up from the rip with no hesitation, bro.
That was it.
That was it. And I was cool. I was cool, bro. I got booked. I got tased in my ass, bro. And that shit was a wrap since then. I just fell back. No bullshit.
Brother said it's over.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. They always embraced me and never really made me feel like I wasn't cool because I wasn't I wasn't dumb. That's all.
Yeah.
So I feel like that played a big part. Being cool with a bunch of people that's not on your type timing, but they also embracing you to be more of yourself. That goes a long way. And I always wanted to get on the gram and tell the young boys who come up where we come up in the environment, bro. If you not on that type timing, you shouldn't be around them type of people. You shouldn't be broadcasting you around them like those your homies. I get it. But bro, you gotta save your ass, and if those are your real homies, they'll be saving your ass too, and just telling you, bro, you don't need to be around this shit. This ain't for you.
Absolutely, that's a fact. And I always say that too, like when it even comes to like transition into leaving the streets alone or whatever, trying to do better for yourself. I feel like if the people that you have around you during that time don't support you during the transition or the glow up or the stocked up or whatever, those aren't the people for you, because the people that are going to support you are the ones that's going to be with you, are going to be the ones that support you. They're going to be with you throughout the whole transition. Like when I transitioned to leave the streets alone, never sell a drug, never shoot a gun anymore, I lost a lot of friends. But then I looked around and the friends and family that I still do have are the ones that respect me, repost, glorify, even, you know, pick me up if I fall down or keep pushing or even see it when I don't, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like you could kind of see that from like my crowd. Like, I be having events and I kind of like haven't had people there like you and me. But if you really look deep down inside, them people from the hood is still supporting me. They love everything that I'm doing because I'm super myself still.
I'm talking about
like I still like I'm the fashion boy, but you ain't gonna see me out here freaky dressed, none of that, bro. I'm the same nigga that grew up with all the gangsters, bro. I'm just on my time, and I just feel like a lot of people don't know the time that you on is the people you need to be around. You don't need to be around people that's not on your time, bro. It's just not even gonna make sense. You just damn near wasting your time on an everyday basis.
It's like, you know, we dealing with
people be trying to be loyal to their friends though, but it ain't about your friends.
And we dealing with like people be wanting to be looked at as a certain way.
Yeah.
You know? So I feel like, you know, that's the problem, and I feel like with you was like, listen, this is what I'm on.
That's what I'm on.
So, you know, we got
I feel like I never had that problem because all my right-hand friends always been on some gangsters, and I always been a nigga next to them.
Was it always the fashion, though? Was you always into fashion?
Yes. Any of my friends from elementary to now, I always been into it. I wasn't able to get everything I wanted, but they knew what I was on. I was on fashion and girls, bro. Yeah. Even down to one of my homies, who died, he used to be telling me like, bro, you know all these girls, bro, start like using them some type of way. He used to be grinding me up about this all the time, and like this is probably one of my gangsters friends, bro. This is my man. Rest in peace to Wahid, bro. That nigga was a real life rebel. But still to this day, he always protected me. Like if he was on a certain type time, he wouldn't bring me around it because I'm not on that type time.
That's respect, man. That's respect. Yeah.
Real rap.
And I feel like that's, you know, that's we missing that, man. A lot of people don't have respect for their own friends or something.
Yeah.
For their damn self.
Yeah, that's a fact. And I feel like you ain't respecting yourself if you sitting around a motherfucker that's not on the type timing as you, bro. Yeah. It just don't make sense. I feel like I even started like flourishing even more once I started hanging around DJ, Hashland, and all them, because they be on what I'm on. Not necessarily saying like fuck my friends, but it's very important to get fueled by people that's super on your timing, bro. And they used to be
like-minded people.
Yeah, they used to have my back, bro. And it's crazy because me and DJ remember I told you I moved over to Jersey?
Yeah.
DJ lived on the same block as my dad since elementary school, bro.
Right.
So me and DJ always been cool, but me and him ain't really start hanging out with each other until like 2015. And that, I met Hashley in 2015. That's the same year I started Stocked Up.
Oh, wow.
And I used to like, I don't know. So you know, we straight Philly hood people for real.
Know how that gets.
I feel like a lot of people growing up, they had the chance to run down Fishtown and be around the weirdos, bro. I ain't never really had that till 2015. And when I started hanging around them, I feel like I was a lame in that crowd. Not saying I was a lame, but people didn't know me. People knew me everywhere else, but down that crowd, they didn't know me. But that was like super motivation for me to get my weight up, bro, and keep that shit rolling. And yeah, we was doing events at Pink Sultano. Pink Sultano did a lot for a lot of us, bro. That was basically like a collective of me, Muddy, Hashland, and all of it. This was around 2015. But you know, times around that time used to be different. Whereas though, we damn near used to be having parties every night, bro. In the basement of 9th and Dolphin. So we just been building off of that shit. Everybody, even around that time, Hash on some shit, DJ on some shit, Muddy living in New York. Everybody on some shit, bro. We all elevated from where we came from.
So y'all stocked up for
real,
real,
we stocked up for real, bro.
So how does that feel for some of y'all, man? Just being able to, because, you know, doing these events and these parties and stuff, you know, that's not nothing new for you. It's almost like, you know, second nature, especially when it comes into having to market and push the brand, you know. So how is that sometime, you know, being able to look back now to see where you came from to where you are now? For
me personally, from where I came from now, I will say after this 10-year mark, I feel way comfortable being like a mentor, advocate, somebody people could talk to, because I feel like I hit the 10-year mark. I accomplished a lot. I'm not saying I'm done, or I'm not saying like whoop-de-dee-doo, like we hit 10 years. I feel like now I feel way more comfortable to tell people about my story. I feel way more comfortable trying to give game out and things and that such, for real. I feel like it kind of unlocked me to talk back more.
Now, is this like is this the first year that you feel like you've been elevating, or you feel like where you had the most, or do you feel like there was a time where you had the most success versus this year? Like, where's the most time where building this brand that you feel like you had the most success?
Damn, that's a good question. I would say last year was crazy because
last year was crazy.
The only reason I feel like that is because I feel like everything that we did work on in the past, it kind of was like seen. And just like working, just like my first time, not my first time, but working with like 5 to 10 people on my team. That's the type of growth that I'm starting to see now. So like just being able to see that and actually see like we working hard as ever. We feel like we ain't getting it done, and something like the fashion show just go as it went. Like, I don't know. It's like we definitely knew it was gonna be crazy, but
how high? You should have never had a doubt.
No, it wasn't even a doubt. But I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Right.
It's like just all right. Yeah, I just feel like I feel like we definitely been doing events. I don't know, bro.
I just feel like, for me, knowing that Stocked Up been around since 2015, and then for how last year just went from how it was just like you always seen it everywhere, but I feel like last year, as hard as you went, it literally rocketed. You get what I'm saying? I was just telling you the other day, like, bro, I see Stocked Up everywhere. Like all through. I'm talking about West, Southwest, North, Uptown. You get what I'm saying? Fishtown. I ain't even seen Stocked Up down in Kensington.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like from like it's there. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like last year definitely was the one, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see the difference between last year and the other years. I will say team wise, I'm dealing with way more people on my team than I ever have ever. And it's real roles and like the lifts that we like. We went from getting a sponsor from Red Bull last year. That's like our second year doing Roots Picnic last year. We did the fashion show. I got sponsorships before, but this joint seemed so much like a home type of joint. Like they literally reaching out to me, asking me what I'm doing. So it's like I don't know. Last year definitely did hit just different because I feel like I did a lot of stuff before last year, but the capacity of what I done it on from last year versus the years before, it just was out though.
Right.
Yeah, it was
That's
out.
That's what I feel like. It's the capacity.
Yeah, the
'Cause like I said,
capacity.
nothing is new. Like
Nothing
you've been
new.
doing
Nothing new.
this.
Yeah,
Like,
nothing new.
It's not. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like it's exactly what you said. Like the capacity of how it was.
I feel like it's going like that too. Also because I feel like we pouring way more into community now.
Yeah.
I would say. I feel like the years before, I didn't really know what my community was, or
Right.
I couldn't really pinpoint it. But now I feel like I can actually see what my community is, and I feel like everything just becoming clear to me. And I feel like you knowing your crowd is so important because I feel like it go back to like, all right, you have an event and not just posting it on the gram, you actually inviting the people that actually support you, or making sure you just giving back to the people that's pouring into you, bro. That's very important because I feel like everybody be on the gram bitching about who's supporting them, who not supporting them, but be forgetting about the people that's actually in their face, bro. Pour into the people that's in front of you. Even if you got two,
those are the ones that
it's
matter.
going to multiply. But I feel like it's very important to pour into them, bro.
Yes. And the fans that you already have.
Because I feel like you want to make them always feel special. And I feel like last year we definitely did a good job in pouring into like the people who pour into us. And not necessarily sitting around bitching about the people who we do want to get. Like, because it's not really about them. Like, I feel like I got to worry about the people in front of me. And I feel like the people that's in front of me, I want to take care of them with everything that I can from something we be doing this year is just creating a hub and a space where people like me and you could come through and talk, and it's not necessarily like a meetup at a party or something, because I don't want to go to no party, bro. I want to be around motherfuckers like me, and I want to create, bro. I create all day long, and I feel like that's what we really be missing, that meeting point where we can talk about actual things that we want to work on and not actual things that we're going to try to work on. Nah, bro, what we doing now?
What we can do now. But why do you feel like, that is so important to you?
It's important to me because when I first wanted to have clothes, bro, I never knew how to go about it at all. And even me wanting to start clothes, I never even thought I would get this far just dealing with clothes. I would never think I would get this far dealing with clothes. I never even think to myself, me being able to go to college, me being able to go to Catholic schools and stuff like that. I never even had in my mind that I wouldn't be working for nobody, bro. Right. So like, just to see and know that's possible for a person that came up like me to have way more knowledge, bro. Cook this shit. Yeah, we cook this shit out the park, bro.
Facts. Especially if we all come together. I say we all come together, that'll bring you.
Because just like knowing, like, all right, when you first starting a brand, number one, you got to be around like-minded people like yourself, just because you need that fuel.
Yeah.
Number two, you got to know like the direction that you want to go with your brand, and it just don't. You want to tell a story. You want to like leave a message behind when you're doing it.
Right.
So that's me keeping the message going on where we started. It's not where we going. I mean, where we started, where we started is not about where we going. And three, I feel like, bro, where we come from, bro, is really no guidance. I probably could count as many as like 1 or 2 mentors I had my whole life, bro.
For real.
And having a mentor go so long of a way without no guidance, bro, we nothing. We don't really got too many resources. So I just feel like it's very important for me to be that person that's coming up in this, to like be the person, the next person my younger self could talk to because I never had nobody to talk to about clothing, bro. Yeah. Ever.
That's what's up, though, because we definitely need that. And I'm glad that that's like something on your mind. That's a mission. Like, that's like passing the torch, keeping the door open. You know what I'm saying? That's like, not gatekeeping. That's trying to make sure that everybody has, some type of river going wherever they at in their life. So that's something we definitely need. That'd be a dope hub. You get what I'm saying? We going back that to make sure that get down, because we need those type of spaces, whether it's clothing, whether it's podcasts, whether it's, photography,
videography,
constructors, construction.
And Philly got some real players, bro.
Yo, we really do. And that's another thing I want to bring out too. By going to your events, from the pop-up shops, from the fashion shows, those events showed me that Philly is Like, we still here. We want to connect. We want to work. We're willing to, you get what I'm saying? Because, you know, we always think about it and we go right there, crab in the barrel. Niggas want to hold the light. Niggas don't want to. But coming to your joints is like, you be amazed. Like, damn, like, you get what I'm saying? That's why every joint, I'm like, well, fuck it,
That's what pushed me to do it even more, though.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like it's only a handful of people in the city that's doing stuff. So it's like, if I was to stop, personally, I had fun at my own events.
No,
and I personally be
y'all
feeling like,
now, be walking
waiting
around
for people to have pop-up shops. I'm really I love pop-up shops. It's like a study session for me. You meet new people. It's an experience. Yeah, and I feel like it really don't get no event, it don't get no better than that, bro. Yeah. So I be feeling like if I don't do my events, bro, it's like where I'm actually gonna have fun. I be taking it as like that be fun for me, like how we used to be sitting on the block. Yeah, homies selling a bud, we politicking. That's basically the same thing for me personally, bro.
No, that's for real. We all coming under one roof and we pushing our merch or we pushing our product.
Yep.
So that's like, you get what I'm saying?
It's like chilling on the block, bro, just on a better way.
No, for real, man. You definitely you bring some big dogs out too, some heavy hitters too, you know, just to show support or even come and, you know, sell their own merch. So that's definitely showing the reach that you got, you know, the impact that you got on the community. So so what's coming up, man? You got anything coming up that we should be expecting?
Coming up, we have a panel this Thursday. It's private only. That joint is private. I gotta tell y'all more about it, but I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be on the list to hear more about it.
Yeah.
TJ gonna be there, he'll tell you about it.
I got it, yeah.
From there, we got a casting call in New York on the 13th. We got a fashion show that we in February 14th with Indie Fashion. It's a New York brand. What else we got coming? After that, we got 2 new drops for the month of February. Okay. That's probably gonna be including like 10 pieces.
All right.
We gonna be opening up the stock point to the public because I feel like you came there, but we've been doing super appointment based. I feel like we want to making the grand open like a big thing.
Okay.
Versus just
like
letting it be there. Yeah. Okay. Like so we gonna put that together. It's gonna be called the stock point.
Okay.
The stock point gonna offer photography space, videographer space. We gonna be welcoming creative directors. We're gonna be welcoming content creators, podcasts. And yeah, we just want to make this a hub for people like me and yourself to come create. And it's not always, yo, bro, let's link at the bar, let's link at the club. No, let's link here, bro, at the stock point. Let's create something.
Let's create. Yeah.
So that's what we're working on right now. And we also, with the stock point, we also do want to offer like little activities, photography classes, modeling classes, even yoga sessions, get the body right.
So people can even come learn.
Yes,
you either learning or you working around here.
So we just trying to turn the stock. So the big goal for StockedUp, our biggest goal at the ending is basically to turn StockedUp into Nordstrom. But the Nordstrom, the StockedUp will be Nordstrom. We have other brands under us, like brands that we know, upcoming brands. Because I feel like people be sleeping on upcoming brands because they say they upcoming. I feel like people try to look past it, but upcoming brands be fired too. We trying to put all the activities and classes in one space. Whereas though we could just keep things going and keep having people like me and you in one space to connect, build, and create. That's all.
Keep pushing. Yo, how was the experience of being on Fox 29, dog?
Dang. Yeah, we've been doing a lot, yo. It's crazy because we was on Fox 29 the whole last year. I was trying to get on there, but the whole thing, I wasn't trying to get on there for StockedUp. I was trying to get on there for the stock market because I got all these people that's with me. Why not? Put them in the spotlight. That'd be cool. Like, damn, I came through, had us all on the news. That's how I was looking at it. But they reached out to me. And we just gonna start there. I'm not gonna lie. We gonna be getting the news at the stock market flea this year for sure. We covering the whole hood.
Yeah, we definitely.
But it felt good. It felt good to be in front of the city. Everybody actually seeing it. Everybody saying we deserve to be on there. It meant a lot. Following our 10-year anniversary, the fashion show. Yeah, it was like the icing on the cake, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was fire.
That ended up right after the fashion show that ended off with the news, dude. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. We still ain't even throw the stock point in there. I'm trying to find a way to to do it without Yeah, I gotta put that joint on the pedestal. The stock
come.
point, bro. I got to.
It'll definitely come. Cause you feel me? It's all there.
Yeah, it's all there.
Definitely all there. But that's gonna be dope though, for sure. The stock point, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned
crazy,
for that.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. That is crazy. It's the stock point.
The stock point.
Sure.
Yeah, we created, man. This year ours.
Who's your creative inspiration? Like who? Like what's your fashion?
The streets,
the icon, but
the
who?
streets, the world.
Just the streets in the world.
Yeah, cause I feel like I go everywhere else in the world, and I just be like, damn, why we don't got that? But I feel like it's not like I'm gonna go to these places and try to like copy and paste it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it back my way. So. Yeah, I get inspired. I get inspired from anything, bro. I just really be having to travel, I gotta see the streets, bro. I feel like that's really my biggest inspiration going to New York, Cali. This year, I'm out, bro.
It's like
right.
the inspiration on some of your pieces.
That right there is from traveling.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I get so much inspiration from traveling, bro. It don't make no sense. I don't know what I would do if I was stuck in Philly, bro. I don't think all my ideas would just be coming out that fluent. Like even down, all right, perfect example. You see when I just in Cali, right?
Yeah.
You see how much I was posting?
Yeah.
I don't do that at home because I don't be that motivated. Unless it's a fat
LS jogging down the street getting chased by chihuahuas,
bro. So like I don't know. That's really that's my addiction, bro. That's the only way it keeps me going to create, being in other places, seeing other neighborhoods, and just seeing more than where I came from.
Facts. And you feel like that's what keeps you dedicated. That's what keeps you determined as well.
Yeah, traveling, bro. Yeah. Traveling really does a lot. So it does so much for me, bro. Even going to New York right there. But I feel like last year was probably my most year going to New York. And just knowing that I gotta go there and just run my movie, bro. And when you tell people you're from Philly, it's like this certain stigma that they give you. Like it's like they just love Philly people. I don't know what we do, bro, but they love us for no reason. So that'd be even more of a reason to go somewhere and really have your way. And I got my own things going. So I'm from Philly, bro. I be on my bully anywhere I go. Yeah. Be on my bully.
This is just in you.
Yeah,
that's
got
just,
to,
all
bro.
All of us is something about that Philly, that mud, the way we walk and all of that. Damn, that's crazy, man. For real. So, damn, what was I about to say? Damn. All right, so you said the inspiration is the streets. Ooh, what was I about to say? I forgot. Hold up.
No, keep going though, because you know you can pause in between anyway.
Yeah, but I was trying to remember what the hell I was about to say. Damn. All right, it slipped me. All right, so what's something that you would feel like that you would share with us that's some people that might not know, right? All right, here we go, right here. Boom. So owning Stocked Up, you feel me? To the people, it's always looking good, right? You always looking good. What are some moments where it was like you felt like your back was against the wall, you had to keep going, or else? Like, what are some of those moments that we might not see, but you had to bring yourself back?
My back against the wall. I feel like my back always against the wall, bro. I got used to being in that zone. I don't know if that's like how I create, but yeah, my back was against the wall during the fashion show. So a lot of people don't know, right? I stopped drinking May 8th. And I never really was a heavy drinking bull. Yeah. But it's like when I did drink, I used to be on some super rock star shit, bro. So it been a lot of occasions that I would get drunk, black out, don't remember. And I'd be in some crazy, like, I never went to Cali, bro, and didn't drink.
Right.
Simple as that, bro. Yeah. So it's like a lot of the things we did in Cali, bro, I didn't visually see. Yeah. Or I probably didn't even visually meet these people because I was in a whole different world, bro. Yeah. After every single Halloween party we did 6 Halloween parties out of LA, bro. I got drunk every single one of them, bro. I did not make it to the end. But I feel like my back was against the wall then because I felt like I was using liquor as fun. Yeah. When deep down inside, the things that I could do without liquor is actually fun too. Right. One day I found myself lit in New York and things I felt like I was out of place.
Right.
And I felt like I was doing things that I wouldn't do if I was sober. And I had somebody that looked up to me on a mentor stage with me. And as I'm moving around drunk, he seeing how I'm moving. And I really wasn't doing nothing worse. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I was doing, right? I was peeing outside, but I was drunk. Yeah. Something that hit me that made, it wasn't even nothing crazy. Something that hit me that made me mad was I always go out in New York and do pull-ups, right?
Right.
He showed me a video of me. He showed me a video of me walking up to the joint to do pull-ups, bro. I'm super fried. I'm damn near like, no, that shit too high. Like that right there cooked me, because it's like, nigga, you do pull-ups all the time. Why you acting like you can't do them now because you drunk? So he was just showing me certain things. And when he kind of told me, like, even with him trying to get me to like realize what I was on, he was like, big bro, we need to talk. He kept saying, big bro, we need to talk. Yeah. I'm putting it aside and I'm like,
you down.
like, bro, what you talking about? Like, tell me. So then he opened it up and he started sending me videos.
Right.
And it, like, the way I view myself, bro, I felt like a piece of shit. Cause it's like, I got this young boy next to me. He literally crying for help.
Right.
To be around me. I'm trying to put him around. I'm trying to guide him. And here I am on some dumb shit, drinking.
Right.
Letting the liquor basically lead the way. And I'm not being on some like mentorship type shit.
Right.
So the next day when I woke up that morning, not even that he told me that, but I had, perfect example, I had to drop the next day. I woke up at somebody's crib. Just woke up, bro. Just in a whole different world. There. I didn't know where I was at. And it hit me like, bro, I cannot lose myself over liquor, bro. Yeah. So ever since that day, I never drank. I didn't drink since May 8th. And I would say my back was against the wall because I felt like liquor was the solution to me having fun. And now, bro, I be having the best fun of my life, bro. I just went to Cali for 4 days. I ain't drank not one time. I went skiing. We had the fashion show. Y'all gotta keep the list going on, but this shit turned my focus all the way up, bro. And I feel like people probably look at it like, well, you wasn't drinking too much. Or you wasn't addicted. You only drunk sometimes. But my back was against the wall because I kept turning around for liquor to have fun. Yeah. When in reality, bro, you have the fun for yourself.
You are the fun.
Yeah, you are the fun, bro. You can't let a substance make you have fun. I feel like you really gotta have fun out this joint.
Can't depend on
you can't depend on no substance. That's all, man.
I mean, a lot of us though, we do get caught up in that though. So for you to be able to you know, dive into that and you know and break that down for us, you know, that's a big deal because you know a lot of us just depend on a substance. Yo, I gotta get fried before I eat. I gotta get drunk before I do that. You get what I'm saying? So for you to be able to share that with us and some people that's viewing and listening, you get what I'm saying? It's possible to have fun without the substance. You get what I'm saying? So
maybe I started turning up after I stopped drinking though. I ain't gonna lie, cause even if I was to list everything that I did, bro, a lot of that shit was after that. I ain't drink at Roost Picnic. I ain't drink at the fashion show.
Just sitting here thinking that too.
Yeah, I ain't drink at the fashion show. I ain't drink at the coffee shop. I ain't drink at Delaware.
Cause you said that was like May. I think we did that event like what, June, July or something like that. Yeah. On the Oval Park.
Yep.
So it was like right after that.
We did New York Fashion Week in February, but I think I was drinking around that time. But the things I accomplished after drinking, even like...
But it's different from just drinking and then getting drunk.
But that's the thing. A person would say like... A person would try to put it aside because they ain't drinking every day and think it's cool to go ham. But in all reality, you probably just don't need the liquor at all.
Right. Facts. You right about that. Because
that was me though.
At that point, it's no difference.
It's no difference. Yeah. I never was drinking a lot, bro. I probably would drink, like the last groove I was in was drinking, bro. I probably was drinking like once a week, but the times I did drink, bro, I was getting cooked out my mind. So it would make up for a lot of room that I could just crash out easy as shit.
Facts. Listen, so you said you're inspired by traveling, right? What's like one of your best trips you took, like one of your best experiences that you could remember from traveling?
LA that I just did on some sober shit.
Yeah.
St. Thomas. I I have a fun time traveling all the time, bro. Ask anybody I travel with.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm somewhere that's not Philly, bro, I'm like, yo, this shit feels so good. I don't want to go home. And I just act like that in LA. I've been to LA a million times, bro. But it's something about
not being Philly.
Being in Philly, not even Philly. I'm not gonna make it as a against Philly thing. I just feel like I grew up here. I've been here all my life.
Right.
Just seeing new things. Mean a lot to me, bro.
I felt the same way when I had first took my trip to Miami. I think it was last year, and I damn near almost didn't come back because I never really did traveling because I was in the streets, I was in and out, so I never did any traveling. So me as an adult being able to travel. And then, I traveled my first couple trips. Like I traveled with, somebody. So, it was chilling hotel, whatever. But my Miami trip was like my first trip by myself, just me and my cousin.
I love dolo trips, bro.
Yo, I damn near didn't come back.
I feel like in your lifetime, bro, you need to take a dolo trip, bro.
That was my first one.
It would mean so much. You really just having your way on your own. Like, I feel like sometimes people go places with other people and let the next person take the wheel. Yeah. But if it's like your will that you taking over, bro, it's like you only can control what you trying to do, and you gonna make yourself have some fun, bro. You by yourself.
You out there doing everything you literally want to do. You're not doing nothing because we here or you're with this person. Like you're doing everything that you want to do because you out there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like after like growing up, taking all them trips and stuff with my family. We went to like Cancun, Jamaica, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Once I was able to get bread, because I feel like that kind of was the motivation to like keep traveling and keep going places. Once I got the bread, bro, I realized trying to plan trips with anybody, bro, is like the worst thing in the world.
Nah,
and then once I started going by myself, it's like, all right, I got this person here, like my cousin and them. I can report to the crib, but it's a whole nother world out here where I can just wander and just meet people, talk to people, and I was doing that everywhere, bro. I did that in Miami. I got friends in Miami. I got friends in LA, friends in New York. I got friends everywhere, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
What is it like? What is it about you that just don't have that standoffish button? Because like you said, we're from Philly,
it's
and
so
a lot of people miss their opportunities.
Though I am kind of standoffish.
But you don't mind. All right, let me ask you this: do you mind?
I'm only standoffish because this is a borderline between. I hate saying dicky in.
That's what I'm trying to get into.
There's not no such thing as dicky in. I feel like the only person that's gonna think about dicky in is the person that just don't understand what you want. That's
what I'm saying.
So. It's funny because
that's how like missed opportunities come.
I got like a thin line of doing too much and not doing too little, because I feel like doing too much sometimes take away from my manhood, bro. Especially when it's like going towards another nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm a grown ass man. I don't feel comfortable jumping for joy around this grown. I don't give a fuck about this nigga. Why the fuck I'm Joe and shit like that? But I feel like when you know where you trying to go, bro, I feel like most of the time when a person try to do that, bro, I feel like that should be a trick out of your spot, bro. You just gotta know what you want to realize you're not dickying, bro. You just it's part of the process. I feel like you can't even look at things as dickying because you damn near gonna trick yourself out of anything that you're doing.
Yourself out your own damn spot. I said I had to stop. I had to tell people to stop looking like you networking. You networking. You promoting, especially if it's your own self.
There's only a such thing in Philly though, too.
It is,
yes,
because and that's what made me get into it. Because, but when I took my trip out to Miami, I mean, they walk. I had my camera.
That shit welcoming.
They walking up to me. Hey, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
We just was out the other night, right?
Inviting us to all kinds of shit.
It's kind of different though, because we just was out the other night in LA, and my man lit. My man be on tour. He in Dubai right now with Mariah Carey. He lit. He know everybody.
Right.
I feel like I'm the bull. I know a lot of people because when we go to LA, we be in the rooms, I be knowing people. But like down to like little stuff like this, right? We chilling. We in the after hour. But this after hour in LA, bro, it got the players. It's YG, it's OT Genesis, it's Trey Songz. I can keep the list going. But like we in there and we chilling, and I just be knowing, like, I feel like a lot of people, they try to approach these people in the wrong way. Right? I was just having a conversation with my man. He was like, how should I approach somebody, or how should I introduce myself to somebody? So I feel like, right, we talking about dickying.
Right.
If you was to walk up to anybody in this world and be like, what's up, bro? my name Nair, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And vice versa. You can't never call me a dick eater, bro. That's the human way of life of introducing yourself, bro.
The only way.
Yo, that's the only way. So it's like, bro, don't trick yourself out of that shit,
Please
bro.
don't,
Ain't no
man.
such thing as dick eater. That's the only thing I can really say.
Because you miss opportunities, you miss chances. You know, some people might even say you miss blessings because a lot of people be in these situations and they I don't want Diggy, I don't want to be too Joe. Well, why not? Especially and what be getting me the most is somebody be in a position or something that's in their lane. Like for instance, we had a stocked up event. There's no reason you should just be no. You should be talking to him. You should be talking to him. You get what I'm saying?
So what I was saying about when I seen all them celebrities and stuff, right?
Yeah.
This how I was playing them wrong. Because I met YG before, so when YG first walked in, I said, what's up? But I feel like a lot of people probably would take it as he wouldn't remember, but I feel like you just gotta treat it regular, bro. I met this nigga before. What's up, YG? He shook my hand, kept it going. But then I'm like around his friends and them, they don't know me. But I'm doing like little funny stuff like, one nigga bumped me, he said, excuse me. I'm like, yeah. I get up and I'm like, yeah, it's cool, bro. What's up? My name Nah. I introduced myself to him, and he like, yeah, my name such. So it's so many ways to finesse the introduction, bro.
Facts.
Even another joint like Chase B. I feel like a lot of people probably look at it like on some Dickie and shit. I seen Chase B in the middle of the club. Chase B lit from a standpoint of a DJ, right? He walking around with a MacBook. But I'm just amazed by that. Like, I'm super amazed. Like, this nigga is lit.
Yeah.
He walking around a MacBook ready to work.
Right.
I tap him like, bro, you inspiration, bro. Keep that shit going. But you really can't, I feel like, don't get tricked out of your spot by thinking you dicky, bro. It's so many ways you can put it. There's so many ways to approach or pivot yourself to actually just introduce yourself. Once you introduce yourself, bro, that's any human being interaction, bro. It's not like, if you want to be technical, you can't never call me a dick eater if you introducing yourself, bro.
No, that's true, man. You put it the best way because don't get tricked out your spot.
Don't get tricked out your spot, bro.
For sure. So do you have like a pitch, an interview, an elevator pitch, or anything like that? What, like when it comes to building your brand or networking or giving out your pitch, how do you do it?
I honestly don't look for something to like say.
Yeah.
I kind of like, if you notice, bro, I wear stocked up every single day, number one, right? So I feel like I do deep down inside know I know how to dress good. Yeah. So what I do is, since I know I dress good and I know people gonna compliment me, why not wear my shit first and foremost?
Facts. Walking billboard.
Why not wear my stuff first and foremost? Because it's like, why not wear my stuff or somebody else's stuff I can actually talk to about? Like, actually, like, yeah, that's my man, da-da-da-da. Like, give him a crazy report, too. Other than that, I don't really be trying to pitch because I feel like with my brand, bro, even how I be presenting it on Instagram, I kind of want you to see what I'm doing. I don't actually want to tell you to buy. I feel like I want you to be appealed from what we doing.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like I want you to just buy from the things that I'm actually doing. It's not necessarily like, because 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I don't always tell people I got a brand. I kind of just, if they compliment, I'm like, oh, all right, thanks. Because sometimes I don't be in the mood to talk.
Right.
But I feel like my way of like putting in the forefront, bro, is wearing it. Because I know I'm gonna put some shit on. I know a person gonna compliment me. Yeah. And we just go from there.
Right.
My pitch in person, because I feel like sometimes that shit might sound like I'm trying to be too cool.
Yeah.
By not saying too much about my brand.
You real humble about your brand.
I don't know.
Like, why are you so humble about it?
Well, I'm humble. That's just me, bro. I can't help it.
Yeah.
I just can't help it. Yeah. Oh, what was the question again?
Yeah. Oh, how do you pitch your brand? I mean, you pretty much
lifestyle,
got into it.
by the way I move. I would just say by the way I move.
Yeah.
For real.
I mean, you
because even on Instagram, if you look at even when I be posting all the time, you don't never see me post like bah.
Yeah, no.
Bah. The most I probably say, bro, is the shop open from 12 to 8. You know what that mean?
Yeah. and it's crazy because the merch, the quality, the way it looks, everything just it speaks for itself. Like you said, like a lot of us are buying into the lifestyle. You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know, we liking the rocket ships. We liking the idea of traveling. We get what I'm saying? We liking the fabric. We like how you come in different. So it's like we are buying into the lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? Because like you said, like you ain't never forcing nobody. It's come pop out. You know what I'm saying? Pop up shop here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's shop open. You know what I mean?
And now with like the little Jones, I'm actually trying to bring you into my world because I'm actually giving the experience of something like from the coffee shop.
Yeah, the coffee
even
shop
going to Delaware. I
job.
feel like I didn't do no type of experience with Delaware, but I feel like us just being in Delaware is a lot. Like people don't go to Delaware to do nothing in all reality.
Yeah.
The fashion show. I'm just trying. I'll be trying to like bring people actually in my world whenever I put something on the board, so it's not just like you just buying something. The buying part is extra. It's like you want to buy it. And I ain't gonna lie. I don't never say buy shit, bro. Yeah. Literally.
Facts. No, you right though. And anybody watching and viewers are listening, you feel me? They definitely can vouch, you know. So that's true. So listen, man. What's a word, a quote?
Can I go to the bathroom?
We about to wrap it up.
All right, go ahead.
So what's like a word or a quote or something that you know you want to end this off with? It could be positive, something that you go by. One of your slogans. Mm-hmm.
To the younger me, the advice I would give, not me, because I feel like I'm using the advice I would give myself growing up now. Yeah. But I feel like a person that's trying to be on what I'm on, number one, I would definitely say, be the best of yourself. If a motherfucker don't fuck with you because of you, just leave them where they at, bro. Because I feel like you're going to have a hard time trying to flourish and continue something going that's not you, first and foremost. Number two, get around like-minded people just like you, bro. You don't want to get tricked out of your spot from just doing random things that the next person doing just because you want to hang around them or just because this your homie. Like, that's your homie, but, bro, real life things it's not revolved around your homies, bro. It's revolved around motherfuckers that's actually doing the things that you're doing. And number three, it's just never give up, bro. Always, even when people give you a bad or negative opinion. One thing I do with opinions, bro, I love opinions. Fact. But if anybody that you know, I know, you can ask them. I don't take heed to all opinions, bro. I just like to hear another side of the board. But I feel like even when you do hear opinions, bro, you still gotta stick to your John. Like, I feel like you just gotta stay on whatever you want, never give up, get around motherfuckers like you, and never give up.
Facts. Man, y'all heard it from Nah himself, man. Y'all know what to do. Stock this video up, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Do it all. TJ with Street Therapy 215. Nah was stocked up himself. Brother, appreciate you for coming out.
Always.
We out, y'all.
Michael Phelps, swimming in the deep end. This song makes sense, started singing like the weekend. 600 racks in cash, I see it when I'm dreaming.